My mom had packed it for him early that morning. As he popped the lid open, the familiar, comforting aroma of home-cooked food. But before his fingers could even graze the food, zzz, zzz, his phone vibrates. It was a new delivery order. For a second, he just stared at it. He looked down at the warm meal in his lap and then back at the phone. He let out a quiet, heavy sigh, a sound that carried no anger, only the quiet resignation of a man who knows his priorities. He didn't complain. He didn't hesitate. Carefully, he closed the tiffin box, sealing away the warmth and the promise of a meal. He strapped it back onto his scooter, picked up his scratched, heavy helmet, and pulled it over his tired eyes. The hunger would have to wait. His family couldn't. As he rode toward the restaurant zone, the wind whipped past him, but his mind kept wandering back to that closed tiffin box. He tried to ignore the hollow ache in his stomach. Reaching the restaurant, he had to park his scooter at designated parking lot of the restaurant. It was a 100-meter walk through crowded, chaotic lanes just to reach the pickup counter. He pushed through the crowd, walking into a space filled with the rich, intoxicating smells of freshly prepared food. He was surrounded by it, yet starving. Deep growl. A harsh reminder that he hadn't eaten anything substantial since sunrise. He picked up the tightly packed order, feeling the heat of the containers seeping through the bag. It smelled incredible. 100 meters might not sound like much, but when you have been riding all day on an empty stomach, every single step feels like a mile. As he navigated his way back to his scooter and rode toward the customer's address, his stomach growled louder, protesting the injustice of it all. But my dad just gripped the handlebars a little tighter. He knew what this delivery really meant. It wasn't just a meal for a stranger. This delivery was a fraction of our electricity bill. It was a new notebook for my school. It was the comfort of knowing his family would have food on our table tonight. Every mile he rode, every hunger pang he ignored, was an investment in our well-being. His love wasn't spoken in grand declarations. It was measured in miles driven and meals skipped. There is a specific kind of silence that falls over the city just before the evening rush. It was in this brief, fragile window of time that my dad finally found a moment to pull over. He was exhausted. His shoulders carried the weight of a long day on the road, navigating a sea of endless traffic. With heavy, tired hands. But the journey wasn't quite over. As his journey continued through pain and hunger, he found the customer's location and parked his scooter at the gate of the sprawling complex. From there, it was another long walk, almost 150 meters on foot down a long, flat pathway to reach the customer. He started walking towards the customer with his heavy delivery bag, putting one tired foot in front of the other. He reached the customer, and the customer saw just another delivery driver. He handed over the hot food. The customer was completely unaware of the physical toll it took to get it there. He turned around and started the 150-meter walk back to his scooter in the dark. He was already looking at his phone, waiting for the next ping.